everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Triple P&J. Y'all already know I'm Curtis.
Kaila.
And we have a special guest today. Tell people who you are.
I'm Dasijah. Hi, you guys.
Welcome to the show, Dasijah.
Welcome. Thank you.
So tell the Triple P&J fan base who you are, where you don't have to really tell them where you're from, but just who you are, a little bit about yourself. I know you got a business, Black Luxe Beauty. Yeah, Black owned business. You know, we support those around here.
Yes.
So I know I already told you to talk, but I'm going to keep talking. I'm sorry. So I'm trying to do this thing now to where we stay locally here in Leesville, Louisiana. I have some of the local people who have businesses and small little things going on around town on the show, so we can have more engagement from our community around here. So, Dasijah, tell the people about yourself and your business and how successful it is right now.
Okay, my name is Dasijah. I run a business, Black Luxe Beauty. I braid hair all day, every day. Get at me. What else you want to know?
So, we're going to talk about the business first before we get to the good part.
Okay.
So, with the business, how did you come up with the concept for it? Like, do you do more than braiding? Do you do sew-ins, anything like that?
Ready?
Yes.
Okay, so I came up with it because honestly, I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I cannot work with other people. Like, I cannot work with other people.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
I need a one-on-one. Like, if it's just me and you, I don't need no boss.
Okay, be your own boss.
Be my own boss, honestly, because I was going from place to place to place, baby. You make me mad.
Gotta go.
I'm texting my husband like, hey, I think this is going to be the last day for me. So I needed something more consistent because I do have 3 children. So I was like, I need to find something that I like to do that's going to make me money. And so I knew how to braid already. I just perfected my craft.
Yeah, and if you y'all don't follow her on Facebook or Instagram or anything, make sure y'all follow her. Let them know where they can follow you at.
Dasijah Batson on Facebook and Instagram. Same thing. Dasijah Batson. Dasijah.
I was about to say that. I don't know how to spell that.
Yeah.
All right. How long have you been braiding hair?
I've been braiding hair in a studio for about 3 years, but before that, I was braiding in my laundry room in the house, and that was like 3 years too, so 6.
You gotta start somewhere.
Yeah.
Just like we doing this in my house. Maybe one day we'll have a studio.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna manifest.
Ain't no maybe. Y'all gonna have it.
We gonna manifest.
Ain't no
I appreciate that.
Ain't no maybe. Y'all gonna have it.
So I'm not gonna act like we're super close or anything like that, but me and Dasijah go way
and we
back.
are close. Curtis be doing a little too much. Yeah, we grew up together.
So famous.
Yeah, we grew up together.
Famous.
Down the street from each other, like, yeah.
I am. Oh, you know, I lied. We are close.
Yes,
okay.
we are.
So,
we are.
Me and Dasijah go all the way back to, and this story I'll be telling all the time, when we went to this golf camp. Our parents had enrolled us in this golf camp. I think it was like
He told you this.
4th grade, 5th grade, something like that. So there was these 2 siblings that went to the golf camp with us, and I'm not no more. I was a hothead back then. So was she. So she got to fighting with the girl, and it was at a little break or whatever that we was having at golf camp. So we were supposed to be learning how to play golf, and she ended up, they were going back and forth a little bit, and I probably instigated it. You know how
probably
I probably
did.
He did.
And next thing you know, she just popped the hell out of the girl. And then I was like, not my friend about to leave me
at the camp.
At the camp. My friend about to leave me at the camp. We at lunchtime, I hit her brother.
Yeah. Follow through.
Yeah, I followed through. I was like, you know what? Ride or die, I gotta go.
Yes.
I'm not coming back to camp either after today. But yeah.
That was a core memory.
That
was a core memory.
That's one of the memories I have. We have a lot of little memories.
Yeah.
But all right, so I didn't do the normal intro. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can see when we post new content on the audio platforms. Make sure you download the episode. That helps us out a lot. And give us a 5-star rating, nothing lower than a 5 over here. So, to get to the meat and potatoes of the episode, y'all can tell by the title that we're going to get into a little bit of a serious topic, or a lot of bit of a serious topic. So recently, Dasijah's child was involved in an incident at one of the schools we have here in town. So I kind of want to get into, I know there was 3 incidents. I read on the post you made on social media, there was 3 instances, like different school years. So kind of dive into that a little bit and let the viewers know what happened in each situation, and then we'll get into, what should be done differently.
Okay, so 2 years ago, what school year is that? That's 24?
22 to 23.
Okay, so 22 to 23, my oldest son was at this school, the same school that we're going to be talking about the whole time. My oldest son is at this school, and he has a teacher. And from the first day of school, I was kind of like, this teacher, I don't know. She was kind of, and I'm not going to say it was because she was young, but it was, honestly, it was because she was younger. I didn't really, I thought she didn't have the patience for this age group. So I was like kind of questioning that. So later on in the school year, my son's finger gets slammed in the door. Now at this school, these doors are metal. This is not no regular door. This is a heavy metal door. Like you don't even have to close it for it to slam. You just got to let it go, really. So, his finger got slammed in 3 fingers. Like his hand must have been in a little crease and it got slammed in the door. So when the principal called me, like I can hear my son screaming. Now at this time, my son is like 9 years old. You slammed my baby finger in the door, and now all his fingernails then fell off his finger. Okay, so I get to the school, and in the moment, I'm not even interested in what happened or nothing. I need to get my baby to the hospital. Like, look at his hand. Like, I'm not finna, play about this.
Why y'all don't got him in the nurse's office?
Why is he not in the nurse's office? Why he don't have nothing wrapped around his hand? He's standing in the office screaming with his hand just, like, bleeding, nails gone. Like, literally, it looks like the nails in the finger is, like, bent, like, to the door hinge, Mm-hmm. And so I take him to the hospital. They basically say, like, his fingers ain't broke or nothing, but, like, his nails might not ever be, grown back the same way. Okay, so I end up going to the school board in town about that. Like, they didn't have nothing to say, really. They telling me they're going to look into it and this and this and this. So I go back to the school. I have a conversation with the principal. Now, the principal at this time was very understanding. She wasn't, she was very understanding. So it wasn't like, it was a big deal.
Read between the lines, read between them.
Yeah, right. It was a big deal, but it wasn't like, I felt like at the time, like accidents happen. This is school, like, things happen, so I didn't go overboard with it. Mind you, my son is 9. He done been in this school for he was in 4th grade at this time, so he done been in school 3 years and ain't nothing ever happened. So I'm like, okay, the next year, the first day of school, my daughter gets dropped off at, can I say the center name?
Mm-hmm.
At the Martin Luther King Center. If anybody know, Martin Luther King, in any city is where?
In the hood.
Okay, right?
Across the tracks.
Okay, across the tracks.
Where we grew up.
Yes, in any city you go to, when you see Martin Luther King Street, you already know. You in the hood. You in the hood. So you dropped her off at this center. This center was closed down. This was like everybody in the city knew it was being protested that it should stay up because this is all that they had for the kids at the time. So everybody knew that this place was closed down. Your bus transportation service dropped my baby off at this center. Just so happened Vernon.
It's okay.
Okay. The other school that my son goes to is down the street. Okay. So she walks down the street to meet her brother because that's all she can think to do. At this time, Dasijah's 6. My baby is literally small, like she's a tiny baby. So, and it don't matter if she was 10. If I don't allow my baby to walk nowhere, if that was the case, she was closer to the school, to the house than from where she at the center to the school. I would have just let her walk home from school. So she walks to the school. She tells me that she goes to the secretary office and asks them, hey, my brother goes to school here, has his bus came? can you call my mom? Like, I know my brother goes to school here, so y'all have her number. I have her number. Can you call my mom? She said nobody acknowledged her. So she just went outside and was trying to look for her brother at this school she's never been to. She's never attended this school.
So your daughter was going to that other school, the one that we're talking about, the main school? Yeah, and that's across town from...
Across town.
Yeah, from the other school, from Vernon. So the bus driver dropped her off at the center.
Which is an abandoned building at this time.
Right. No cars there.
Which is crazy because at that age, adult has to be there before they can let the kid out the bus.
You said it before I could say it.
So that's crazy.
They have to be standing at the end of the road.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then Jalisa?
Yeah.
Jalisa walks to the other school and never been to this school before.
Never.
And then what happened?
Well, she's been for orientation. Yeah. That's how she know where the school is. But she's never attended this school. So she's walking around looking for her brother and she see her cousin. So her cousin is getting picked up by his dad. These people don't know that me and this man know each other at all. Dasijah gets in the car with them. And he drives her home. Which I appreciate that he did that for my baby. But y'all don't know that I know this man at all. Right. And y'all just let my baby get in the car with this man.
So they wasn't acknowledging anything that she was saying at that point?
No.
Nobody was doing their job, did they?
Thank you. Everybody was off.
After hours.
After hours.
After hours, that's crazy.
Okay, so at that instance, I'm furious. It's not I am furious. My baby done walked. Now, I'm at work. I'm burning hair at this time. And one thing about me while I'm doing people hair, I don't like to... bad news, bad energy, and stuff like that. I'm over somebody's head. I don't like to... So my husband tries to refrain from calling me about situations and try to, solve them himself before he calls me. But this is something no, you need to call me right then and there. So I finish up the head, and I'm like, we going somewhere. Everything is closed at this time. It's 5 o'clock at this point. So the next morning... I grab my baby. I don't even take her to school. We go to the school board. We go to the transportation bus service. We go everywhere. Now, mind you, before we get into all these places, these people are on the phone talking to each other. Mm-hmm. So I know y'all got y'all story together.
Everybody, all of them, they're all related. So. And
they know each other, and they married, and they having drinks on Friday night at Chili's and doing stuff like that. So, okay. So me and my mama, we going everywhere that we can. But we still not acting crazy or nothing like that. We trying to talk to people. We trying to see what's going on. So then these people got the nerve to ask me, well, did y'all come to orientation and fill out where she's supposed to go? Okay, my thing is it not y'all job to know that the center is closed? Now, mind you, I went to orientation. Let's not skip that. I'm not missing orientation for my kids or somebody's going to be present. I went to orientation.
Duh, that's how the kids know where the classes are.
Right.
Yeah, I went to orientation.
Do it matter if I went to orientation?
I'm trying not to cuss.
Exactly. Do it matter if I went to orientation or not? Is it not y'all job to know? Your bus driver should have known it's not no parent out here. It's not no worker out here at the center. I cannot leave this child. Right. This is the only child. This is a center now. An after school program. This is the only child getting off the bus here. You don't think that's a red flag? I just let her off the bus.
It don't make no sense.
It don't make no sense. Okay,
the bus driver was ready to go home at that point or something.
Or the bus driver was ready to go home. The teacher put my baby on the wrong bus because at that age, they put the kids on the bus.
Oh, she was on the wrong bus?
Yes.
Oh, Apple.
She's on the wrong bus. She couldn't even made it to my house on this bus. Okay? So this year, first day of school, my baby, I'm at work. My baby comes home and she gets dropped off the bus at my mom's house now. So my mama tell us Dasijah came home and said that her librarian popped her on the knees with a ruler. Popped her on the knees with a ruler. I'm like,
strike three is up. Strike three is up.
You hit my baby?
Yes.
All I could do is just laugh for real because you hit my baby. I can't believe y'all. Okay. Then another thing that made me know Jalisa said she was sitting on her feet. Dasijah gonna sit at the kitchen table on her feet. Dasijah always sitting on her feet. So that was like, I don't know. You know how when your baby tell you something, you just like, she ain't like this can't be fiction. Like like my baby wouldn't even lie about nothing like that.
It's too detailed.
It's too detailed. You came by, you popped her on the knees with a ruler, and you told her get off of her feet. We don't sit like that in the library.
So you could, was she in a chair?
No, they was sitting on the carpet on the floor.
What was wrong with her sitting on her feet? What was the big deal?
What was wrong with her? And she had a skirt on. So maybe she's sitting on her feet to pull her skirt down over you. It don't matter why she's sitting on, like, what's wrong? And why you couldn't come by and say, Dasijah, get off of your feet. You have to sit, crisscross.
Right, that was my question. Why you just couldn't verbally tell her to get off her feet?
Thank you.
If being on her feet is so much of a problem at this school. Because I feel like this particular school has way more other things that they could be worried about than if my child is sitting on their damn feet.
But if she got a skirt on, I wouldn't want her to sit crisscross applesauce.
Thank you.
Right. The librarian's a woman?
Yes.
She should know that.
Thank you. Ooh.
I just want to cuss something.
What? Like, yeah.
Let me put this cup down.
Let me pick mine up.
Because we get into the meat and the potatoes of the story.
Yes. And I try to be understanding, but both of y'all know me. And when I went to that school, it was like, I couldn't. When I first sat down to talk to them about it, now mind you, my husband called as soon as it happened. He called the school. He's like, my daughter told me this and this happened. I'm coming up to the school in the morning. We need to have a meeting. Everybody needs to be in there. So she's like, okay, when you get here in the morning, we can all watch the cameras and, y'all can have a conference with the librarian.
Great. Sounds good.
Sounds amazing. I can't wait.
Did it happen?
No.
Oh.
I get to the school, now y'all talking about my job. I haven't said anything. I don't want to talk. My mama here to talk. I don't want to talk. Like,
right.
I want to see the video. I want to see what's up. I'm not trying to talk. So when we first get in there, my mama was like, yeah, trying to tell her. She's like, trying to tell her why we here, what's going on. She's like, oh, yeah, I already know. Y'all here for Jalisa. I watched the video and I didn't see any of that. That's what she had to say. I said, okay, well, let me speak to the librarian. I want to talk to her. So she's like, no, you're too angry. That was my first words. I want to speak to the librarian. I want to talk to her. She said, no, you're too angry. I haven't said anything yet. Y'all haven't seen angry yet. Like, I have not did nothing. So what are y'all talking about? I'm too angry to talk to the librarian.
I'm angry because your librarian put
because
an object on my kid.
Yeah. You watched them cameras.
And you seen them hit her.
And you seen her hit her. And now, any other time y'all have let me talk to this librarian. Now, mind you, this principal is a new principal at this school. This is the first time I done met this principal, baby. And
I know who the principal is. I've seen her before.
Yeah.
Well, let me take my sip too.
Yeah. So she tell me I can't talk to the librarian, so I'm like, I have two legs. I can walk down there. Like, I got up and I walked. This meeting is adjourned, over with. Ain't that what they said? It's adjourned, baby. It's nothing else to talk about. So I'm walking to the library. Now, mind you, when we walking up to the school, I already done peeped the library. I done looked at the library. All the lights are on in the library when I walk up to the school.
We went to school there. We know where these places are.
We know where my children go to school here. I'm very active in my children's school life. I don't even play like that. So at every play, everything, we come into the library and getting the free books when y'all have the little, you know what I'm talking about? I know where everything at up in this school. Mm-hmm. So I go down to the library. The door is locked. All the lights are off, y'all.
Girl.
But the principal is running after me, like talking over the intercom. I can't even tell y'all what she said.
She got the SWAT team.
She got the SWAT team.
She got the SWAT team.
She got this old SSA.
Okay.
She got this old SSA officer running, y'all, behind me. I'm walking. I'm just speed walking down there, and I'm just looking at him like, I haven't did anything. This is an open campus. Any other time I can walk around this school, Now, since I have a problem with this librarian, I can't walk around the school. I'm going to see her. So then, they didn't let me talk to her or whatever. The door is locked, everything. I leave. I go to the school board. They're on the phone with the school board office when we pull up. Mind you, how far, y'all tell me, how far is the school board from the school?
Yeah, the school on that side of town.
How far is it? Nothing in Leesville is over 15 minutes, so it gotta be like, I'm telling y'all, it took me like 5 minutes to get over to the school board.
Right.
I get up in there, and the person that we talking to is our old principal.
The assistant?
I think so.
The one that likes ducks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I ran into him at, what was it, Walmart? Somewhere. I ran into him not too long ago, and because I'm doing so well for myself, I was so eager to speak.
Hello.
I said, hey, Mr. Blah, 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 hey. Because I remember the last encounter that besides graduation, the last real encounter I had with him, he was suspending me senior year for a fight I had or something.
Thank you.
So, you know me, I know you. What's going on, fam? You still at these people's school? You still in the same position? Dang.
Yeah.
We've been out of school 10 plus years at this point.
Yes. And so when I see him, he's at the school board.
Oh.
I instantly
level up.
I'm irritated because I know from my past at your school, I used to cut up. You stayed, suspended me, whatever. So I know that you finna judge, me off of that and judge my child off of that and feel like,
Miss Jordan. Well, Miss Jordan.
And that's exactly how he was. And I'm like, anyways, we're gonna get to that part. So we go back in the office and this man sits down and tells me, well, I just watched the video and I didn't see anything on the video. I said, when did you watch the video? Because one thing I'm going to let y'all do is talk. And I'm going to let y'all tell on y'allself. So when did you watch the video? He said, oh, yeah, the principal called me from y'all getting from that school to this school. I said, oh, it took you 5 minutes to watch an hour video of them being in the library for an hour?
Right.
This man tells me I watched it 4 times the speed.
So you didn't see nothing?
Have y'all ever clicked y'all TV on even 2 times the speed? Can you see anything that's going on? Can you even see the people at 2 times the speed? So you watched it at 4 times the speed and you mean to tell me you didn't see nothing? Then he tells me I didn't even know what child I was looking for in the video.
So what are you watching the video for without me
here? But my
here?
thing is, why is everybody watching the video but the mother? Everybody, y'all done emailed this video to everybody. But the
mama. And y'all telling me that I can't see the video because it's other people's children in the video. This she gonna say, would you want people watching your child on the video? I said, if somebody is accused of hitting somebody's child, I wouldn't care. Watch the video now. Bring the whole parent group up here and let's all watch the video and see if this lady hitting people's kids.
Right. Because if it happened to your child, it can
happen to the next.
To another child like us.
And yes. And don't think that just because if it would have been somebody else's child and I would have been doing their hair and they told me that you did this, it's still up. It's not just because it's Jalisa, but it's not just because it's Jalisa. So what do you mean? Would I feel some type of way if somebody was watching my kids? No, let them watch the video right now. I wouldn't care. I said call everybody who's a parent that their kid was in that classroom. Actually, this is a library. It's not like these kids are in gym. It's not like they bending over doing nothing.
Right.
They're in a library. They need to be sitting down.
Right.
Why can't I watch the video?
Right.
Because you watched it and you're hiding something on this video.
Yeah.
And y'all, it just don't make no sense to me. So they telling me you cannot watch the video. They enforcing it. You cannot watch the video to me and my mama. So I'm like, I don't, like I said, it's after you talking to me like that, I can see that you're not trying to help me. What am I still up in here for? I'm not here to argue with y'all. I'm not here, I'm about to go before it really gets stupid up in here. I'm about to go. So I got up and I walked out. No, I said, how you gonna tell me that you watched the effing video in 4K speed? I said, are you okay?
Like any parent would do.
He gonna say, this meeting is over. You're up there dropping F-bombs. This meeting is over. I said, this meeting been over. When you told me that you watched the video on 4K speed, what are we talking about?
Right.
This meeting been over. So I got up and I walked out and I said something about the land that we was in, you know, when we was over there. The Ritz. The land that we was in. You feel what I'm saying? I said that. And so they verbally told my husband that I was banned from every school in Leesville. I have 3 kids and all of my children are in school. My kid's been in school, my son been in school since he was 3 years old. And y'all it's never been a problem. So you're gonna ban me from every school in Leesville where I can't go watch my babies. I can't go sit and eat with my babies my baby is 3 years old. I can't go sit and eat with her. I can't go watch her programs. I can't go do none of that because y'all assaulted my child.
Right.
And I came up here and I didn't even do my biggest one like I should have or could have. I'm not gonna say should have because I'm better than what I was. So I don't even be trying to participate in those type of. But behind my child, it can go wherever you trying to take it. So, you know, I try to do it the right way before I take it there.
Kayla. So, I'm glad you're on the show today because I wanted your opinion since you're a mother too. Your kids are grown at this point, pretty much. But have you ever had a situation like that happen with your child? Either one of them?
No, but when I was in school, I had the principal try to whoop me. But my mama wasn't having it. I don't believe in the teachers and stuff and the principals putting their hands on the kids. Call the parent.
That was going to
inconvenience the parent.
That was going to be my next question.
Home.
You'll inconvenience me if they got a rip in their jeans.
Thank you.
You'll inconvenience me if you think Jalisa got on leggings and she should have had a skirt on top of it.
You calling me to come get her.
Okay.
You inconvenience me. So call me if you feel like she not listening to you in the classroom.
Is it not an inconvenience when they texting us at 7 o'clock in the morning saying there's no school today and everybody got to go to work?
While everybody getting ready for school?
Why, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. You inconvenience us any other time. Why do you not tell me?
Let me just say real quick, since you mentioned them being out of school, for the life of me, I can't understand. I don't have no kids besides the dogs. I don't have no kids. So, I be forgetting about the school buses and all of that. But I do get on social media because I have a bunch of friends on my social media with kids. Why do they be out of school so much? Because when we were in school,
every day,
we had to, if it was bad weather, we had to sit in the hallway curled up like that was going to stop something.
For hours, the whole 8.
Right. So I don't understand. I don't really know if it's like other school systems that do this or if it's just this specific one in this area or maybe the state. But why?
Well,
why do y'all take them out of school so much?
My nephews go to school in DeRidder and I be on the phone with my sister-in-law and her kids do not be out of school. They don't be out of school as much as our kids be out of school. And I don't understand why. Okay, didn't we used to have half a day of school? Let them kids go to school and if the weather get bad, then you send them home. I don't understand. Like, y'all wake up and be like, oh, it said it's going to rain 70%, baby. These kids is out of school.
70%.
Okay. Like, then it be sunny all day. I'm confused.
So then my kid is just at home.
Just
eating all of my
Not
groceries.
learning.
Okay.
Right.
That's what I was going to say. Eat up all my doggone
They supposed to be eating y'all chicken strings.
Thank you. Y'all gumbo, baby. It's gumbo days.
I ain't gonna lie. The gumbo and taco salad days was the best days in the cafeteria here at school.
Yes.
But that was gonna lead into my next question. Do y'all as parents, because I know what my experience was when I was in school, do y'all as parents feel like there should be corporal punishment for children in school?
No.
At all?
No, that's not your children.
And one thing about me, and I'm, yeah, you know what type, y'all know what type of, but I'm a cussing mama. I'm not hitting my kids. I don't hit my kids with foreign objects. My mama was one of them reach out and touch you mamas, you know, so.
Mine too.
Cussing Tina.
Yes. Was one of them reach out and touch you mamas, so I just prefer not to hit my kids like that. You know, I feel like that. You know, I prefer not to do that to my kids. Because, you know, yeah. So, for you to hit my baby with something and her mama don't even hit her with nothing, I don't do that. So, it threw my baby for a loop. Like, and then just think about how she gonna feel when she gotta go back to school. Because everybody at the school know about this instance and what happened. So, think about how my baby got to go to school. Like, she's only 8 years old.
Has she been back to school since
No,
the situation?
they didn't let her come back to school.
But what did she do?
What did she do? Why when y'all called the police, y'all called a juvenile detention officer? For what? My baby wouldn't even know this was going on if I didn't call her out the office and bring her with me, because I'm not leaving my child in this school and I just flashed on y'all like that.
Right.
No, bring me my baby, give me my baby, and we about to go. And Kylie has to go to this school next year, and she has to be here for 4 years. So that's another thing I think about when I go up there and I be, I don't want them to be like, oh, this is her child. I mean, no. Treat my baby like you treat every other child. Like, no.
Yeah, because you knew back in elementary to high school, they knew our names.
And if they would have hit us.
So,
sip the drink.
Me nowadays, I don't agree, of course, with, kids stepping into grown-up shoes and hitting another adult.
Facts.
Back in the day, when we was in school, I didn't care. Of course, I'm sure my parents probably was the same way. I don't want my child hitting a grown-up, but I'm a different breed. I don't care. I didn't back then. I have a lot to lose now.
Facts.
But I just look at it like that's similar to a situation that I had at that same exact school years ago, 20 years ago at this point. So my mom was one of the ones where very friendly, nice, get along with everybody until you do something with her kids. Like me and Felicia, you can't say nothing about us.
Yeah.
Is up. So there was this one, it was multiple situations at that school, but it was one in particular where I kept having a physical altercation with this kid that doesn't look like us.
Yeah.
This kid at the school, and the kid's mom was a teacher at another school here in town. Every time, I'm not going to act like I'm a saint, but every time that me and this boy got into altercation, I didn't start it every time. I might have started it the third time we got into it, because at this point, I just want to see what your hand's like at this point.
Right.
But
you keep playing with me.
But the first 2 times, I say, I did not start it with him. I don't know what he was mad at, what the problem was, but he caught this work every time. But my mom would go to the school and she would, ask the same questions. Granted, she never got banned or anything, but she would ask the same questions like, why does my son, the one always getting sent home, and this child is not even in trouble? Is it because I'm not a teacher? Is it because he started this with my son and my son, got the better of him?
Yeah.
Is that why? Because they say the person that loses that lose the fight don't get in trouble.
They don't.
Or they didn't back then.
They don't.
So,
which is crazy.
I said that to say they've been doing that. They've been doing stuff like that for years. Even when we was the bad kids, you really couldn't see it back then. But yeah, we was in trouble about the same stuff, and it wasn't fair.
Yeah.
Because there was a couple of times, like further along in the grades, where we all got into fights back then. But why am I getting in the most trouble? And I didn't necessarily start it. Is it because my mouth is worse than theirs? Is it because my hands move a little quicker than theirs? What is it?
Why am I getting suspended for 9 days and she got 3? That don't make no sense to me.
That happened to you in high school?
Yeah. Like, I'm confused. Why do I get the longest? I know.
I got 9. I took them 9 days faithfully. I didn't care.
Yeah, me neither.
But
send me home.
Right. I need my little vacation.
We'll be outside.
We'll be outside when you go back to school.
Right. We'll be outside.
So, and then the first day back at school, you got to carry all the books back to school. So we getting on the bus, books stacked up to here. Homework that you only get half credit for because you're not in school. So they still setting you up to fail. So that's just reminiscing a little bit back on those days. And our my 10 years coming up. You celebrated yours last year, but mine's coming up, so I'm kind of eager to see, how it looks in the school, because I haven't been back to the school since we graduated.
For real?
Yeah.
Me neither, until the reunion.
Yeah.
And I was late too. I barely seen it.
The year that I graduated, the school was still under construction. The high school was still under construction. So we were in the new building for our senior classes or whatever, but they still had the old dusty hallways for the other people. So now I've never been in the school. So I can't wait to see what it's like. But the school system around here is still messed up like it's been for years.
Yeah.
But my last question for you on the topic with your with Jalisa, what do you feel like a good solution would have been for the school in that situation?
Okay, honestly, I feel like the situation would have not escalated if she would have came to me like an understanding parent. Because I asked her, do you have a child? She said yes. So if I'm talking to you, Kaila, and I'm like, if you telling me like, yeah, your daughter, da-da-da-da, or you telling me that your daughter told you that a teacher at my school hit your daughter, no ma'am, we're about to have, everybody needs to get up in this meeting.
Let's get to the bottom.
Let's get to the bottom. Even if legally I cannot show you this video, I'm going to assure you, I watched every inch of that video thoroughly. I'm going to watch it in front of you. Just because you can't see it, I'm finna watch it in front of you. I'm going to make sure you understand thoroughly. Ma'am, I really don't see where she could have done that. Like, I'm going to have you questioning your child, honestly, because I'm just not about to, I'm not about to make you feel like all day I have your child and you cannot trust me. Because that's exactly what they gave me. Like, it gave me, I can't trust you. Now, when the other instances happen, y'all, and a lot of people on Facebook was like, I don't see how you let the first two things happen. Y'all act like, and the principles that they have. The first time, can I say this person's name? Because I'm going to say good things about them. Okay, the first time that it happened, my son, I want to say he had Miss Poteet, but I know at another instance, I had an instance where my son, a teacher had said the N-word in front of my son. And my son know that's a red flag. We don't even say that. He not even allowed to say that. We don't say that. Nobody, no. So he came back and he was like, yeah, we was playing basketball and the teacher came over there and was like, who said the N-word? But she said the word. And so when I was talking to Miss Poteet or whatever, she was like, I assure you, I got the papers right here. I was missing yesterday, but today I'm here and I'm on it. I got it clipped to my board. I'm walking around, I'm asking these students, I'm calling them in my office. I'm going to see what's going on and we're going to have repercussions for this teacher. Give me a few days. Right. I'm going to update you on what's going on. Or you can come up here. I'm comfortable with you doing that. Right. It wasn't
that gives you security.
That gives me security.
But to just dismiss you, that make me feel like it's something happened. I believe my child.
Am I supposed to believe you? You sat back and was like, and when they talking to me, y'all, they demeanor. Demeanor is everything with me. I'm an Aries, baby. I read energy. Really, I read energy. So when I came in there, you sat in your chair like this. You comfortable, you sitting back. This is not, I will be sitting up like this, leaning towards you, looking you dead in your eyes like, ma'am, I don't know what happened. I'm going to thoroughly, review this video and I'm going to see. But baby, we're going to get to the bottom of this. Right. We ain't playing about these kids up here in my school,
They need to have the same posture that they was trying to make us have.
Thank you.
Like they was trying to make Dasijah have when she was sitting
on her feet. Should I pop you right now? Because you sitting back in the seat?
Right. I mean, realistically, yeah, but no, at the same time, since we're grown.
Exactly. Since we're grown and my children, this is... In this community that we live in, honestly, with the job that I have, because if I drop my husband off at work at 4:30 in the morning, and I put my kids on the bus at 7:20, sometimes I drop them off. If I can go to work at 8, if I got that time, I'm at work at 8, and I'm not getting off work. My husband get off before the kids get off, and my mama is always there to get my kids, so I don't have to get off of work until 5:30, and I can get home, get my kids a bath, eat with them and stuff, and we can still have that family time. But I don't have to be home or nothing like that. I don't want to be home, honestly, until 5 o'clock. I'm making money right now, so yeah.
That was a good one.
It's just I don't know. It threw me for a little
training with these teachers, honestly. Some of these teachers are so young. They've just got out of high school,
That's
college.
What I was about to say.
They're not really trained to deal with kids.
And need to be more experienced, I feel like. And one thing about Dasijah, if I say Dasijah, go give me that remote, Dasijah gonna do 5 cartwheels to go get that remote. My baby got energy. She probably was wiggling on her feet, moving around. That's how she is. She's 8.
Like kids do.
That's what kids do. So I know, like, if I'm dealing with 15 kids doing all of that, I probably get overstimulated too. But I understand. Like, I'm not yelling at nobody, kids. I'm not hitting. I don't even do that to my own. And that's my thing at these teachers at this school. I see y'all in Walmart, and y'all will tell y'all baby no to them chips, and that baby will hit you, fall on the floor, fall under the buggy, flip the buggy over, and you never do nothing to them. But you at the school popping my child.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Y'all love to gentle parent your children, but then rough up on mine at the school. That's crazy.
It's crazy. And my kids done seen me, my kids that see me enough to know, like, I don't have to hit them. I'm not going to hit them, but I'm not going to have to hit them. I look at them and be like, Jalisa. Right. And I do that little giggle and she'll be. And then you would think that I don't hit my kids.
Yeah, and I'm not speaking anything bad about people who do, with their kids or whatever.
No.
But you normally you make a certain face, and you kind of they should know. Like,
they should know.
I always push the limit, but I knew the face that my dad, mainly my dad, because my mom, bless her heart, she never really whooped me that much.
Yeah.
I was the baby, but my dad didn't give a damn.
Yeah,
so
your daddy was
something else. Something else.
And you was still, I don't see how.
Bad.
Yeah,
still bad. Because after a while, I guess he realized that the whoopings, wasn't doing nothing. So that gave me, and I can say it now, that gave me like ammunition, like, oh, you already know that the whoopings not doing nothing.
And you see how you felt about it. This is how, and love my mama to death, y'all. My mama is the reason why I am the way I am.
Shout out to Cousin Tina.
She's the reason why I am this day, but I feel like that's what made me like the way I was. Like my mama would reach out and pop you or something like that, and I'm used to them licks. Them licks they don't mean nothing to me, like, so I used to get out there and be hit, fighting with people, and it would mean nothing to me. So I want to raise my kids different. My son will not. My son is not a fighter. I had to put him in boxing because of where we live. It's going to come a time to where he have to defend himself. So I had to put him in boxing. DeMario will not fight you.
Yeah, I mean, that's how it was when I had my first little scuffles back in the day. Mm-hmm. My parents always taught me back then, if someone hits you, you hit them back. Mm-hmm. And make it worth it. Yeah. So
Curtis used to hit them first, but I'm gonna just say that.
I was getting to that, man.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm just saying.
But the first couple fights I got in, they hit me first or pushed me or something. A push is a hit to me.
Yeah.
So
bump, hit.
Mush, push, bump, whatever. But you don't have to. Well, I look like letting you just knock me out. But anyway. So my first few fights I had, I let them like bump me or touch me first, but as time went on and I'm kind of learning how this fighting stuff works, I'm like, yeah, you can knock me out with this first hit. So if it's getting too, close in range, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We could talk later. We might be friends later, but we about to fight all up and down these dusty hallways.
Mm-hmm. But my son the same way. He is not a fighter. He is totally opposite from me.
Yeah.
But I love that about him. I didn't want him to be
like that.
I was.
Yes. So. And once you're a person that is like that, you understand when you get grown how dangerous that is. Like, we done been in so many instances where it's like, bruh, you know how that could have went? Like, so I just do not, and in the times that we live in today, like, it's not like, we used to have brawls, y'all, street brawls. After the white lodges, baby, we'll line up like it's the military and be, out there, and nobody ever pulled no gun out, nobody ever was doing none of that. The most you might get hit with a chair or something, but you'll survive from that. You good, baby,
A little chair.
A little chair ain't gonna do nothing. Yeah, so, and nowadays, it be little kids that got access to things that they shouldn't have or stop you up or anything. So I love the fact that my kids are not like that. Mm-hmm. And that's how I want to keep them. Especially my little girls. It's not cute. Your mama gonna keep your hair done. Keep all of that right. Don't be letting nobody,
right.
You're gonna be sitting pretty. We're not doing that. We're not fighting. We're not scuffling. No knees getting scratched up. Like, no.
I lied. I still have one more question or two. So, first question.
And I'm here, baby. However many
alcohol kicked in. Yeah. It's a little hot.
Right.
We're about to wrap it up in a minute. But how do you how do you move forward with the school at this point, and what do you want to see change within this school system with the kids?
So forward, I don't got nothing to talk to them about.
Right.
I'm moving forward with it legally because when I try to talk to y'all have no understanding, so neither do I. And I felt like I told them to their face, I feel like y'all forcing my hand to do something that I don't want to do. Because I don't want to put my hands on y'all. I don't want to go to jail. Like, I don't want to do that. That's going to... Y'all, my biggest thing is, like, I don't want these people posting my mugshot. I have a business.
Oh, yes.
Because you know they're going to share it. You know they're going to share it. That's going to be the first thing. Everybody sharing. Thinking it's funny and it's cute because when I went to the school and I was like spazzing on them a little bit because I didn't, I didn't turn the school upside down. But I was spazzing a little bit. Everybody from the school, y'all, the teachers, everybody was outside staring at me. That's embarrassing for me now. Like, that's not what I want, for my image. Like, I want them to be like, they should calm down a lot. She used to be this. That's the image that I want for me. I braid hair. I take care of my kids. I have a husband. I go home to my husband. I travel. I don't do none of that. I don't be in the streets. I don't be doing none of that. Like, y'all be seeing me in the streets?
Mm-mm.
I don't be outside like that, baby. I don't be outside.
Be traveling.
I be traveling.
I don't see you outside.
Be everywhere.
I be everywhere because that's where I feel like, and I hate that because I love my hometown, but I feel like that's what's gonna break you. Your hometown is what's not. You don't get the support that you supposed to in your hometown. Like,
no,
I know, and it's crazy to me. Like, it really is because. That's a whole different topic. But
that's another reason why I said at the beginning of the episode, I kind of want to... Some of these people from the hometown be full of shit. I said the word. They be full of it.
He said it, not me.
Leave a comment. But they be full of shit, and honestly, that's why I said I do want to try to... This is a public platform. I do kind of want to try to get more people that's about business on the podcast. Why not promote your stuff like we're trying to promote our stuff? And then, you could help me out, share the post, something. You never know where it's going to go. So, what are we talking about? I forgot where I was going.
People in the hometown don't support you.
They really don't support you. It really be
support.
You got to.
That's the only way for everybody.
And I try to support everybody.
Yeah.
I will go, y'all. I go to things that I don't even really like partake in.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know about this or what this about, but it's a flyer and this person from Leesville, let me pop out. Even if I pop out for a little bit, because it's all love with me. It's never giving none of that. It's all love with me. So I be trying to, I wasn't finna miss this. That's why I had to break my own hair because I'm not finna miss this.
Oh, turn around and show them. This is what she could do to y'all head.
Yeah. I get y'all right. So, yeah. It's just like, I don't know. So, I be trying to engage with, people from the hometown or whatever. But honestly, y'all, I braid a lot of people from off post here. Like, my main people hair I braid is military people.
And you know why? Because they're not from here, and you don't have to worry about them not wanting to pay.
And they don't know me.
That's
so, they're
true.
not judging me off of, Because a person told me before that they was scared to message me. Like, why?
From stuff from 20 years ago?
I done did so many people hair, y'all. I done fought some of the people here. I done did. Like, I don't care. Like, this is grown. I haven't had a fight since high, but like, let me not say high school.
Because actually, I'm going to say, huh?
I haven't had a fight in so long, and the last instance I had, whatever. So it's been a long time. I haven't had a fight since I've been with my husband, and we've been together for 6 years. So I haven't had a fight in 6 years.
Yeah.
What I can't even remember what I fought anybody about. So what is the problem? Come get your hair done.
Right.
And I'm gonna do everybody here how the hair's supposed to be done. I don't play. I don't do that. Because when you walk around and somebody say, "Ooh, who did your hair?" Right. Leesville might ask you and it might be ugly. Ooh, who did your hair, girl? And then they say Daisha. And then they say Daisha, and they're like, "Girl, I seen somebody the other day, and Daisha did their hair."
Backhanded compliment.
Yes.
That's how they do around here.
So I try, But back to the school thing. I'm gonna say this. It discouraged me a lot, y'all. That everybody that they try to refer you to or everybody that you're supposed to talk to in these school systems and stuff like that, school board, the police officers, everybody, like, these people are in cahoots. These people, when that police officer came to the school, he asked me, he said, what's your name? I said, Dasijah. Y'all, this man wrote my name down perfectly. He wrote my name down perfect. He spelled my name perfectly right.
And your name ain't spelled normal.
If somebody say my name is Dasijah, I'm going to say DEJADASHA. This man spelled my name perfectly right. That just goes to show me that y'all already, before you even pulled up here, she had already called you and notified you. Now, I have a person that works on the staff in the school, whatever. And they told me, like, yeah, that police officer that pulled up, his son goes to this school. He was just here for something with his son. In his uniform.
Shit, I've known you for years, and I still be having to sound it out sometimes and
make sure I
don't put the I before the S or something.
Thank you. You have to go look it up.
Yes,
I know she just posted on Facebook. How you spell her damn name?
So that goes to show y'all, like, these people are. And y'all questioning me. I said, what is your point? What you up here questioning me for? Because one thing, I done been. I try to incriminate myself, but so I know the process of this. What y'all up here talking to me for? I'm not scared of y'all. Why are we talking? What are we talking about? Because all I did was voice my opinion. It's a freedom of speech at this school. I can say whatever I want to. Well, they said it's and I'm a little country, so if I say this wrong, please don't do too much. Irate.
I saw it on the live and I was like, ooh, I want to comment, but it already was. You had already recorded it, but I was like, irate. That's what I was about to say.
Okay, but he said that irate parent. I'm like, I need to look that up. Have anybody ever been arrested for being an irate parent? Because disturbing the peace at a public property or something, I didn't been that before, so.
Yeah, I mean, if you're just sitting calmly, like, you said you was doing at first, what's the problem?
I was talking I ain't gonna lie, I was talking my little piece. I was saying what I had to say.
That's what any parent would do.
Like, y'all up here at the school abusing children, and y'all think that that's okay.
Right.
But
sometimes they try to provoke you to get you to act up.
Kaila, I said, Mama, come on, let's leave this scary SSA situation. The principal tell me, oh no, we're not scared. That's
See,
what I knew.
Back in the day, it would have been like, oh, come outside, ma'am.
It would have been, okay, yeah. But I'm like, I just looked at her and laughed because at this moment and the growth that I have, I know that you're provoking me. I know that you already caught them people. And when I walked outside, y'all, they was standing out there waiting on me to get out there. The police behind my mama's car. So they had already told them the car of my mama's car description. And then they banned my mama too. What are y'all banning my mama for? She just up here. I ain't even gave her a chance to talk for real. She just here.
Yeah. It just screams guilty to me.
It screams guilty. And we're getting to the bottom of this one.
Yeah.
And since y'all want to take it there, yeah.
It just really screams y'all need to get y'all shit together and get better people in office.
Yes.
That's what it screams to me. But before we wrap up, let the people know, because battery about to die. Let the people know where they can find you out on social media again. They get their hair done because, you did yours really good. So let them know where they can find you at. Supporting your business.
You can find me on Facebook at Dasijah, DASIJAH, Batson. It's going to say black in the middle, I think. Yeah.
With 2 Ks.
With 2 Ks. Not 3. 2. Okay? Okay. And then you can find me on Instagram at LITBLACKK_. Always 2 Ks, never 3.
Always 2, never 3.
Okay.
All right. Well, with that being said, that wraps up another episode of Triple P&J. Make sure on YouTube you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell button so you can see when we post new content. Leave a comment if you got something good or bad to say.
Y'all never say nothing.
We really love feedback. And on the audio platforms, make sure you download the episode, leave us 5 stars, and follow us on all the audio platforms. We're literally everywhere. And we will see y'all next time. Peace out.
Bye.